now, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give a reaction to the action of the World Wrestling Empire! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm The Ledge with my co-host, Devlin Blanchard. Oh, I'm sorry, Prince Devlin Blanchard. Every week I gotta put up with this. Anyway, we got great matches coming at you tonight here in the World Wrestling Empire. We got Predator's gonna take on the Tennessee Rebel. Awesome match.
And of course, Predator should be rightfully the World Wrestling Empire heavyweight champion. No doubt in my mind, he's gonna take Tennessee Rebel out like that.
Oh, please, you know. And then also we got Nightstalker as he battles one of the newcomers to the Empire, Uncle Donk. He did a great job not too long ago with Bobby Burns, and we're looking forward to him here tonight.
Last week, Uncle Donk came out here and screamed in my ear and startled me, and then he's got a problem with grabbing people or something. Something wrong with this man. He ain't right.
All right, and then you're going to see the World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champions, who, by the way, are on probation right now, taking on Wild Lightning right here. Got to put the belts up. And then last but not least, Renegade takes on one of my new favorite wrestlers, Scott Storm.
Renegade is the man who took out Shane Cortez. He's out of here. He's gone.
Right.
Scott Storm, your tenure in the World Wrestling Empire may be cut short tonight, courtesy of the bone-breaking machine Renegade.
All right, well, all that and more right here tonight on the World Wrestling Empire. We're going to get a short visit with Shane Cortez right after this commercial break. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055.
When you drive by these storefronts, do you know instantly what they sell? Do you know the flavor, the quality of what's inside? Well, this is just one reason to turn to a Blaze window design for your sign needs. Made from a tough solar film that protects and insulates your windows and reduces ultraviolet rays, these graphics are practical as well as beautiful. Whether in a commercial or residential setting, let a Blaze design create and install a unique sign of your individuality. Oh yes, a Blaze can also fill your other sign needs, from banners to magnetics to auto designs. Call us now.
It's the Shop and Compare carpet sale at Bowen's Discount Carpets.
Shop and compare.
Heavy-duty commercial carpet, only $3.99 per square yard.
Shop and compare.
A new shipment of beautiful nylon carpet, only $4.99 per square yard. Bowen's has hundreds of rolls in stock with name brand carpet and vinyl floor covering at discount prices. Shop the other places and compare prices to Bowen's Discount Carpet, 7736 Charles Page Boulevard, Tulsa.
Shop and compare.
Bowen's Discount Carpet. We refuse to be undersold.
Welcome to Devlin's Dungeon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm standing here with two men I personally can't stand. One whose career has come to an abrupt halt thanks to a good friend of mine named Renegade. You're done. It's something we've all been waiting to see. You're finally gone.
Look here, Mr. Devlin Blanchard, I want you to know something, and everybody out there, my career has not come to an end. I'll be back in the ring, the square circle, and when I do, I'm going to retain the WWE Middleweight Heavyweight Champion. And anybody that wants to put their name on the line, all they got to do is sign it, and I'll be there.
Yeah, right. And now you Gomer, you drooling geek, freak of nature, turncoat, backstabbing Benedict Arnold Judas.
Blanchard, I've had it with you. Shut your mouth. Stand there and look decorative. You got it? Because I got a few things to say. Number one is, I owe a lot of people a lot of things. And the first person I owe is Doug McCoy for not kicking my butt out of the WWE. I also owe the board of directors for not canning me when they were supposed to. And above all, I owe those fans out there that watch this show and come out to these matches. I owe them big. Because you see, Blanchard, I've done a lot of dirty things in my life. A lot of those things were for you.
There's one person you owe above all else, Hartley, and that's me. I took you to the finest club, set you up with the finest women, the finest cars. You owe me. You understand that? And I'll tell you what, Mr. Moneybags, if you can put a dollar amount on the things I've done for you, why don't you pay up right now? Come on. Pay up.
How the hell you like that, Blanchard? Paid in full.
All right, welcome back to the World Wrestling Empire. Shane Cortez, a fine champion. I'm sure he'll be back real soon. Looking forward to see him back here in the Empire. Hope it's soon enough to keep that light heavyweight belt, though.
I'm glad one of us is glad to see him back. I thought maybe he was going to be going out and sitting on a park bench and whittling ships out of soap.
Okay. Well, anyway, enough of that. Let's get this night started right here. Come on, Devlin, tell us about it.
Let me tell you what's about to happen. Tennessee Rebel, one half of the former, stress the word former, tag team champions of the World Wrestling Empire. I don't know where his partner is tonight. He's out taking a hike. He's probably at the library reading a book. Tennessee Rebel stepping in the ring for singles competition tonight against one half of possibly the greatest tag team in the history of the World Wrestling Empire, this side of the Texas Outlaws, Predator, with flamboyant Flamin Raymon. Without any further ado, for the introductions, we'll take it right up to the ledge.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third man in the ring tonight, referee Doug McCoy. This match has a 10-minute time limit. Standing 6 foot tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. He was trained in Singapore and he's managed by Flamin Raymon, Predator.
And he is escorted to the ring by Renegade, who is now known as one of the baddest men to set foot in the rings of professional wrestling history. Definitely one of my favorite wrestlers because he's the man that has ended Shane Cortez. For the introductions of his opponent, or shall we say, this week's victim, bring on the geek, Ledge!
His opponent this evening, you know him as one half of the Southern Express. Standing 6 foot tall, weighing in at 225 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, the Tennessee Rebel!
A man who was so dumb he failed finger painting class. Tennessee Rebel, I think I'm just gonna start calling him Rebel because I don't want to be associated with him being from the City of Kings myself, Memphis, Tennessee. I don't want people to know that I even claim this man to be from the same state as myself. I mean, this is a man who called information to get the phone number for 911.
Oh, please, you know, Tennessee Rebel, a good wrestler. There's the bell, and here we go. Both men squaring off in the middle of the squared circle, sizing each other up.
Ever since
collar and elbow tie up. Oh!
Ever since what occurred last week, I've been very anxious to see flamboyant Flamin Raymond's camp back in the ring. There's Predator with a bolo forearm clubbing down on the Tennessee Rebel. He wraps over. Snapped him over out of the arm bar. Beautiful move by the Predator. What a man. Admit it, Ledge.
Predator technically a foul.
Whoa, Predator just sprayed something in the eyes of Tennessee Rebel out of his mouth.
You know, this is the kind of thing we've learned to expect out of Predator and Flamin Raymon. Some kind of a, I don't know what it is. It looks like, it almost looks like Rebel's bleeding or something. I think Predator spit blood out at the Tennessee Rebel. He's got it all over his face. I don't know what he's attempting to pull off.
Whatever it was, Tennessee Rebel cannot see. Predator spewed something right out of his mouth into the eyes of Tennessee Rebel. It was a red fog-like thing. Reminiscent somewhat of the great Kabuki, I do believe. Ledge?
All right, referee Doug McCoy checking over the Tennessee Rebel. Now this match has a 10-minute time limit right here, and it looks like a stalling tactic on the part of Predator. I don't even know exactly what's going on with these guys.
Looks like a stalling tactic for Tennessee Rebel. The man can't see. McCoy might as well end the match as an Irish whip off the ropes.
Oh, and a high back body drop. Tennessee Rebel in trouble early in this match.
What a beautiful move by Predator. Beautiful move.
Predator moves in on Rebel. There's a whip off the rope. Oh, Rebel is going to go over with the sunset flip and a kick out on two by Predator. Good move by Tennessee Rebel. You know, he's got some good ring sense, even though he's having a little trouble seeing at this point. Still able to hang in there with Predator.
The thing about it is, Tennessee Rebel has got to be under some psychological weather, so to speak, after being soundly defeated 2 weeks ago by the Texas Outlaws for the World Wrestling Empire Tag Team titles.
The Texas Outlaws cheated their way into those tag team belts, as we discovered. And, the disciplinary action is already enforced against the Texas Outlaws. They're under probation right now.
What does that mean?
Understand that there are several things being discussed right now as to what to do with the Outlaws on those tag team belts. In my opinion, we can't let it stand as it is.
It has to be. Look at this, Tennessee Rebel with a big splash in the corner after an Irish whip into the turnbuckles. There's a snap there. Tennessee Rebel with a rear chin lock. Let me tell you something, Ledge. What ought to be done with the Texas Outlaws is they ought to be allowed to wrestle anybody they want, everybody they want. They're fighting champions. They always have been. You know this to be a fact. The Texas Outlaws are a great example of what tag team champions ought to be. They are the mold for other tag teams to follow.
I'd hate to think that I was having to use the Outlaws for an example of anything. These guys come in here thinking they can just take over and pull this kind of stuff, and I'm sure that in the end, the board of directors is going to have a say about it.
I got a question, Ledge. You're always running down the Texas Outlaws and their tactics. Look at this. Rebel with a forearm. There's a bolo forearm. You're always running them down. Why don't you get in the ring and do something with them?
Because my job is here keeping an eye on some of the people that I'm forced to sit next to. If it's not you, it's Annihilator or somebody else, which brings us, this gives me the opportunity to bring up something, I was listening to the radio the other day, and Captain Rowdy, who is a guy I happen to know, and another gentleman named Bo Chase seemed to have a little bit of an argument going on with you guys. The next thing I know, a fight breaks out in the control room of a certain radio station in town. This was on Friday, and next Monday, Bo Chase is gone. Now I can't believe what's going on here. You guys got a very fine DJ fired. I happen to know he was fired right after the altercation in the control room with you and Annihilator. Now, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but Captain Rowdy seems to be involved in this somehow. And, you guys are up to no good. I know you are, and that's why I sit right here week after week. Somebody has to keep an eye on you.
Ledge, what happened to Bo could very well happen to you if you cross Devlin. You see what I can do. I did this when I was in radio. I was in radio for 10 years. I got fired from more stations than you've even listened to. I've got pull and I've got power in the radio business. Television ain't no different. It's all media. Mess with me, you'll be down on the food line next to Bo Chase.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened, and I haven't had a chance to talk to Mr. Chase or Captain Rowdy, but I'm sure there's two sides to this story, just like every other story there is, and I will get to the bottom of this, and there will be some justice served at some point out of this. Well, I know you and Annihilator are up to no good here. I just know it in my bones.
Let me just give you this, Ledge. Captain Rowdy ain't as bad a guy as I thought he was. And Captain Rowdy may very soon be making an appearance right here on this television program.
All right, well, that's something I'll certainly look forward to. But right now, so we got some appearance going on in the ring. Tennessee Rebel staying in there with Predator. Big clothesline right there. Tennessee Rebel really showing he's had the energy drained from him, having to move the larger man around the ring. In the meantime, Predator working hard, showing a little stamina there. It appears that Predator has been doing a little cardiovascular training in the last few weeks, and his energy level has in fact increased.
Both men showing signs of wear and tear. Predator now got Tennessee Rebel draped over that bottom rope. Oh, look up on the other side. The career ender.
On the guillotine against Tennessee Rebel. Predator doing a good job of distracting the referee, Doug McCoy. Lots of problems going on here. Uh-oh, and a big suplex. Predator follows it up, goes in for, kick out on 2.5.
That was so close to it. That was 2 inches away from being a 3 count.
Tennessee Rebel just about lost it.
Both men kind of showing signs of wear and tear, taking a breather here. Predator running down the crowd. Tennessee Rebel slipping in from behind. There's a schoolboy roll-up. And a count of 2 by Doug McCoy.
All right. Both wrestlers really taking it both wrestlers taking it to each other right now. Both of them showing signs of wear and tear.
Predator, multiple heart punches. What that does is that just sucks the wind right out of a foe. There's a snap marrow by Predator. He knows what he is doing in that ring, my man. He is a master of martial arts and expert in the ring. Watch him. Knee to the back, clamping down across the chin, bowing the head back. He knows what he is doing in that ring.
This match has a 10-minute time limit, so Predator's going to have to pick up the pace at this point if he hopes to pull off the win. Meanwhile, Tennessee Rebel doing a great job of hanging in there with the larger man.
There's a 2 count again. Rebel obviously with a handful of tights.
You've got to admire the tenacity of the Tennessee Rebel. He's really hung in there with the martial arts trained Predator. Really done a great job.
Small package, and another 2 count by Doug McCoy. You know, I don't like Doug McCoy. Is that obvious?
You know, I kind of noticed that after the loss, I guess you would say.
No, I was cheated.
Oh, now we got Flamin Raymon wandering up here.
I want to tell you people, sit here and look at the skill of this man here in the ring.
Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 10-minute time limit
right there. What are you doing, Veg?
10 minutes right there. That match went 10 minutes. There we go. Right there was a 10-minute time limit on this match. The match is over with. Tennessee Rebels been able to stay with Predator to the time limit draw. There's just been a draw declared. Referee Doug McCoy breaks them up. We had a good match right there. It doesn't look like they're very happy with the way that match came out, but you got to admire Tennessee Rebel for hanging in there. Tell you, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to be right back with a lot more action here in the World Wrestling Empire. I'm the Ledge with the Prince, Devlin Blanchard. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Why did you ring that bell? Predator was... Hammer, I would have just...
Need insurance if you have a car, boat, or motorcycle, even if you have traffic tickets or a DUI. If you own a business, if you are a renter, Try Us for Insurance has been serving Oklahomans since 1951. We are property and casualty insurance specialists. Try Us for Insurance, an independent agent for property and casualty insurance. Try Us for Insurance, 831 North Sheridan, Tulsa. That's 834-5663.
Be a part of the TV audience when the World Wrestling Empire returns to the Air National Guard Armory, 4200 North Mingo Valley Expressway, Saturday, April 1st, 1995. I'm not kidding, Saturday, April 1st, 1995, for a taped-for-television event. See the wildest tag team action ever on April 1st, 1995 at the Air National Guard Armory, 4200 North Mingo Valley Expressway. Doors open at 7, bell times 8 o'clock. All kids $1. The World Wrestling Empire. Be there.
Sir Knight Formal Wear has the tuxedo for you that is the right style, the right color, the right size, at the right price for your wedding, prom, or that special occasion. It's Sir Knight Formal Wear. Open 7 days a week with 2 locations in Oklahoma City and at South Roads Mall, Tulsa. When you need to look right, Sir Knight Formal Wear.
If you're watching this, then so are your customers. Find out how spot market advertising can work for your business. Call Navcom Video at 918-749-9447 and see your commercial here for as little as $60 per week. That's 749-9447.
What do you do come to the front door? Service entrance is around the side.
Service entrance?
Yeah.
I'm not a servant.
You are today, so you take yourself around to the side, like the rest of my servants.
All right, let's just get this over with. What do you want me to do first?
Well, I told you first, I want you to go put on your uniform for the day.
Boy, I get to dress like a sweet transvestite.
That's right. I think the people would love to see you dressed up the way you really look.
I'm not going to dress in front of you. I'll be
Thank
back.
God. Hey, get in here and get this floor vacuumed.
This is not ever going on the air. I can tell you that right now. What is this?
Yeah, he's still complaining about it.
Now, what do you want me to do?
Hey, get this floor vacuumed.
How?
How? The vacuum cleaner right there.
What that is? Now what?
Hey, put the vacuum floor if you don't have.
Something's wrong with this thing. This is too hard.
Mix me a glass of coffee.
Coffee.
Come on, move it. I ain't got all day.
Hey, get me coffee. Vacuum my floor. Wear this stupid little outfit. Coffee. Catch this on tape. Oh, coming, sir. Here you go, coffee, nice and hot. Drink up, it's good for you.
Well, you know, you're looking awful hot and tired from work you've been doing. I'm gonna give you a break and let you have a coffee.
Oh,
Go ahead.
No, I don't drink coffee. Go ahead. You
No,
got it. I don't drink coffee.
I want you to drink this coffee. Good. This is your next job. I want it clean.
Clean? You want me to clean? You expect me, the prince, to clean a toilet?
Yeah.
With what? My hands?
No. I want you to clean it with this.
A toothbrush.
That's right.
McCoy! Try a little less roughage in your diet. McCoy, what do you want me to do with this?
Wash them.
Wash them. I don't do dishes. I've already shoved my hand down the throat of your toilet. I don't do dishes. Do the dishes. Clean the toilet with a toothbrush. This.
Hey, Princess. Have a nice day.
Rot. Go rot. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my limo? My limo's not here. Man, my limo's not here.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. My phone just went down. Can't get a call out to anywhere.
What am
I don't know
supposed
what
to
you're
do?
going to do. I have no idea. You have a good time.
I told you that was not going to be shown on this television program.
Devlin, you look so.
I took
you
the
were
tape.
Beautiful. You're right.
I took the tape.
You were beautiful. You know, I love the way you clean toilets. That was really something, Devlin.
Where'd you get that tape? I took the big SVHS tape. Where did you get
I
it?
knew we could get that on the air. Well, boy, we got a great
Well, I
match
hope
coming
you're
up.
happy.
Even better than that clip, we got a match coming up here. I'm
where's
going to
the
love
director?
this guy.
Where's the director? I'm
love
going to
this
slap
guy.
his head.
Well, you can talk to him about that later. Let's set up this next
I'll
match.
slap you, cameraman. I don't like this. What?
Here, we got wrestling to do. Let's go.
Get out of here. Take a hike. You're responsible for this whole thing. Uncle Donk. Something is not right about Uncle Donk. The name says it all. This guy came in here last week, faced off against Bone Crusher Bobby Burns, and was having a problem with his hands. If he comes near me again like he did last week, I'll pick a chair up and right across his head. His opponent's going to be a man who made his auspicious debut last week, 2 weeks ago. Nightstalker, not a man to toy with, Uncle Donk. For the introductions, we'll take it back up to the man responsible for showing that Slave for a Day clip, the Veg. I'm not done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the third man in the ring for this match, referee Doug McCoy. This match has a 15-minute time limit. Coming in first, standing 6 foot 3 inches tall, weighing in at 235 pounds from the Edge of Darkness, Nightstalker.
This man likes nobody that is not from the Edge of Darkness, and that includes all you drooling gomers sitting around the ring, you oaky inbred geeks. Let's see how Nightstalker, what he's got planned for his opponent tonight. Bring on the weirdo, Ledge.
His opponent this evening, standing 6 foot tall, weighing in at 320 pounds, from Muleshoe, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Donk!
What a guy this Uncle Donk is. I think if he comes in here and tries to play around with Nightstalker the way he did with Bone Crusher Bobby Burns last week, he may not leave on foot. And I do mean like barefoot. Ledge, let's take up a collection and see if we can get people to donate enough money to buy this man some wrestling boots so I don't have to smell his stinking feet.
I love this guy. Uncle Donk is just awesome. Here we go. There's the bell.
I'll tell you what's awesome about Uncle Donk is this guy is fat.
There he goes.
Oh, here he goes again.
Yeah. I love this guy. I love it.
Here he goes again. You know what? There's one. Yeah, now go ahead. Do that to McCoy.
Oh, yeah. Uncle Donk, Nightstalker, already upset. You know, I got to say this. Uncle Donk brings back the fun to professional wrestling. Really is a great guy. You know, I've had an opportunity to visit with this guy. He's just a good old boy, and he likes to wrestle. Now, here's an interesting fact. Uncle Donk breeds and wrestles mules.
He breeds with mules?
No, he breeds mules.
Oh.
And he also wrestles mules. And that's why they call him Uncle Donk. He honestly lives with the donkeys all the time.
Well, he smells like it.
Well,
I can smell him all the way over here.
Uncle Donk is definitely a rising star in the World Wrestling Empire, and he's showing that right now with the way he's handling Nightstalker.
Uncle Donk is very reminiscent. Watching him is very reminiscent of the legendary late Haystacks Calhoun. Don't you agree?
I would definitely agree.
I want to throw this in, by the way.
Ability with this guy.
I want to throw this in, by the way, real quick. The World Wrestling Empire, and especially Prince Devlin, issues a hearty salute to the great hot stuff Eddie Gilbert, who was taken from us not long ago from a cocaine overdose.
Yeah.
He will be missed.
He will definitely be missed. You know, just another good lesson why some people need to stay away from that blonde.
Exactly.
That stuff's nothing but trouble. You know?
Exactly.
Let's get that all straightened out right here. We don't condone that in any way, shape, or form. I'm sorry the guy's gone, you know, but if you're going to mess with death, it's going to catch up with you. That's just the way it is.
Exactly. And if Uncle Donk keeps grabbing a hold of the buttocks of Nightstalker, it's going to catch up with him too.
No, I think the only thing that's going to catch up with anybody is Uncle Donk's going to catch up to Nightstalker, and we got a great match going on there. There's a whip off the rope. Misses with the clothesline. Oh.
There you go. Whoa!
Oh, good move by Nightstalker, but Uncle Donk able to move in on top of the guy.
Is that how you flip a mule, a donkey, whatever those things are?
Oh, I don't know.
Do those have horns?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't think mules have horns. No, Devlin. You must have been raised in New York or somewhere, huh?
I was raised in Memphis, Tennessee, my man.
I see. I don't guess they have enough mules in Memphis, eh?
No. We are not rednecks in Memphis.
Oh, I see.
In Memphis, we have the Mississippi River and the home of rock and roll, baby.
Oh, gee, thought that was Cleveland, but, you know, right now we got a great match going. Whoa! Big high back body by Uncle Donk showing, you know, Uncle Donk is really a strong man, and he looks like a lot of weight, but he carries it quite well.
He is a lot of weight. Man carries so much weight. When he stepped on the scales, it read to be continued.
There we go. Whip off the rope. Oh, sets him up. Got him in there. Good
Donk caught him. Power slam.
Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Donk has just defeated Nightstalker with the big power slam. You know, Uncle Donk has done a great job in the World Wrestling Empire, and we'll look forward to a lot more action out of that guy. That's a champion walking away right there. Well, next we got some tag team action coming at you, but right now we're going to take a short break. I'm the Ledge with Prince Devlin Blanchard. These are our sponsors. Go out and buy something from these folks. We really want you to, you know, take care of these guys out there.
I don't like it. You would like it.
When you drive by these storefronts, do you know instantly what they sell? Do you know the flavor, the quality of what's inside? Well, this is just one reason to turn to a Blaze window design for your sign needs. Made from a tough solar film that protects and insulates your windows and reduces ultraviolet rays, these graphics are practical as well as beautiful. Whether in a commercial or residential setting, let a Blaze design create and install a unique sign of your individuality. Oh yes, a Blaze can also fill your other sign needs, from banners to magnetics to auto designs. Call us now.
Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances, 585-5055.
It's the Shop and Compare carpet sale at Bowen's Discount Carpets.
Shop and compare.
Heavy-duty commercial carpet, only $3.99 per square yard.
Shop and compare.
A new shipment of beautiful nylon carpet, only $4.99 per square yard. Bowen's has hundreds of rolls in stock with name brand carpet and vinyl floor covering at discount prices. Shop the other places and compare prices to Bowen's Discount Carpet, 7736 Charles Page Boulevard, Tulsa.
Shop and compare.
Bowen's Discount Carpet. We refuse to be undersold.
Welcome back to the World Wrestling Empire. It's tag team title action time. The greatest tag team in the history of professional wrestling, the Texas Outlaws, Bone Crusher and Bobby Burns, against the newly formed tag team of Wild Child and Lightning Lenny. I'm not going to waste time talking. I want to see the Outlaws mop up the floors with these geeks. Take it up to the ledge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in World Wrestling Empire tag team action, this match has a 20-minute time limit. The third man in the ring will be referee Doug McCoy. Coming in first, the challengers with the combined total weight of 432 pounds. Lightning Lenny and Wild Child, together they are Wild Lightning.
Wild Lightning. I am not impressed. Lightning Lenny stole the WWE World Junior Heavyweight title from Eric Awesome just a short time ago, with, of course, the help of Wild Child. It's retribution time, boys. Bring them on, Ledge.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents this evening, the World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champions with a combined total weight of 492 pounds from the Badlands of Texas, the Texas Outlaws.
All right, you idiots, stand up and show respect to the Texas Outlaws, the World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champions. Whether you like it or not, that's the way it is. Long live the Texas Outlaws. Long may they reign.
Well, we'll see how long they reign, because I happen to know that the Outlaws are going to be required to take on everybody that wants to challenge them. It doesn't matter.
I don't think they have any problem with that. Why wouldn't they take on anybody and everybody? They're not afraid of anybody. They have always been fighting champions, have they not?
Well, that's true, but I got to tell you, I don't think the Outlaws are physically up to what's in store for them in the weeks to come.
What are you implying?
I'm implying they're going to work their tails off to keep this belt is what I'm implying.
Oh, so what you're basically saying is that since you and your goofy friends on the board of directors didn't like the way things happened with JT and Rock not making it to the ring, you've manipulated the board once again into making the Texas Outlaws defend their titles on the road, on the TV show, every time. What you're trying to do is slant it to the side where the Texas Outlaws cannot possibly go on the schedule that you and the board of directors have set up.
There's no
is that what you are saying?
It was decided by the board, and I had nothing to do with this, that rather than strip the Outlaws of the belt, they were going to make them work to keep it. You know, and I like this plan. If the Outlaws want to resort to these kind of tactics, let's make them show what they're capable of. They think they're the baddest of the bad. Here's their opportunity to get that straightened out. Oh, and right there, Wild Child throws a big shoulder into Dirty Dan Wilder. And right now, one half of the Texas Outlaws is in a little bit of trouble.
Whoa, big belly to back suplex. You want to see what the Outlaws are capable of? You saw it right there. In comes the big man, Bone Crusher Bobby Burns. Dirty Dan Wilder, more of a mat wrestler, more wrestling skills. Bone Crusher Bobby Burns come in to brawl, power move, and slam people around the ring like a sack of potatoes. And Lightning Lenny's about to find it out firsthand.
Bone Crusher Bobby Burns, of course, one of the strongest men in the World Wrestling Empire. Really does a great job in the ring. You know, he's really the brawn of the Outlaws, whereas Dirty Dan Wilder can only be considered as the brains of the Texas.
You're admitting it. Dirty Dan Wilder is a brilliant and intelligent, insightful wrestler.
Hey, I got no problem with bringing out the good qualities of anybody, you know? Of course, I don't have a problem with bringing out the bad qualities of any of these guys.
Yeah, you're
either,
real good at that.
And I just don't think that a champion should conduct themselves in the manner that the Texas Outlaws have chosen to. Whoa, nice drop kick by Lightning Lenny.
It's the only way the man could get an advantage on Bone Crusher Bobby Burns to wait until his back was turned to attack him.
Well, this is one of the Outlaws' problems that we've seen them have from time to time is a lack of concentration. While they have remained undefeated, there are moments when this has almost cost them the match.
Full arm dragon twist right there by Lightning Lenny. One more. You know, the last time Lenny was in the ring with the Texas Outlaws, him and Panther faced off against him in the tag team title matches, and it went over just like this one's going to. Lenny's going to be outside the ring after the match crying over spilled milk.
Oh, and there's a tag by Wild Lightning. Wild Child's into the ring against Bone Crusher Bobby Burns, and they're still working on that shoulder.
Wild Child. What makes this man wild besides the fact that his tights look like somebody threw up all over him?
And Lightning Lenny comes in with the big elbow, and they're still torquing it down on the Bone Crusher. You know, obviously trying to injure that shoulder. A great tactic on the part of the Wild Lightning.
Let me make a comparison, if I may. Wild Lightning to food. Let's look at it like this. Wild Child is so skinny the guy could hang glide on a Dorito. And Lightning Lenny is so skinny he could hula hoop with a Cheerio.
Oh, please.
God, I am brilliant.
Unfounded derogatory comments made by somebody who at times generally tends to be maybe a little less than professional.
I am strictly professional.
Oh, I see. And what is it that we're professional at?
Running my mouth. Don't like it, try to shut it.
I can't argue with you there. I thought Doug McCoy did a pretty good job of that.
Well, I'm still sitting here, ain't I?
I would think you might still be hurting from that slave thing just a little bit, Devin. It looked like you actually had to work a little bit there.
We ain't gonna talk about that. Oh, and then you want to hear the good part?
We're not going to talk about that.
You want to hear the real good part?
Are you
My
saying?
limousine was not there when I left, and McCoy would not let me use his phone to call another one. I had to walk home.
Oh, well, I'm really crushed, and I'm sure everybody else out there is too, that something so dastardly can actually happen to Devlin Blanchard.
Well,
oh, man.
Yeah, roll in it, wriggle in it, live with it, because it's the only time you're going to see me doing manual labor. And it's all the fault of who? Steve Hartley, the atomic moron.
Well, I think Steve Hartley finally, came around, begins to understand the difference between right and wrong, and starts to act accordingly. I gotta hand it to Steve Hartley. I honestly didn't think he had it in him, but he proved me wrong.
Well, whatever he's got in him, give him the opportunity, I'm gonna knock it out of him.
Oh!
There it is, the patented move by Dirty Dan Wilder. I haven't asked him what he calls that. Let's just call it the Texas Crunch.
Kick out on 2.5. Boy, these guys are really tying it up in the ring tonight. Wild Lightning doing a good job of making a name for themselves here, sticking it in there with the Outlaws. Right now, though, Lightning Lenny is in trouble against...
He's gone. It's over. That's it. Oh,
good. Kick out. Shows a lot of lower strength by Lightning Lenny as Dirty Dan Wilder is really taking it to him tonight.
The Texas Outlaws are working beautifully. Look at it. Rearranging. Let's just do it like this. Face arranging by Dirty Dan Wilder.
Dirty Dan was trying to rip the ear off the side of Lightning Lenny's head.
What? I can't hear you.
Well, it will not be making any comparisons of Lightning Lenny to Van Gogh yet.
Friends, Roman, Lightning Lenny, lend me your ear.
Oh, geez, and I guess you thought that was funny there, too.
Of course.
Big suplex by Dirty Dan Wilder, and Lightning Lenny's in trouble. He desperately needs to get over and make that tag that the Outlaws doing what they are so famous for, is cutting that ring in half.
And here comes the heavy artillery, Bone Crusher Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, big shot to the solar plexus of frightening Lenny.
That looked like a little bit of a low blow right there.
It's like a walk in the park, Dirty Dan. Long live the Texas Outlaws, lads.
Bobby Burns taking it to Lightning Lenny.
Lightning Lenny is basically just becoming a stain on the mat. Right there, high. Oh, man. High vertical suplex by Bone Crusher Bobby Burns. Lightning Lenny bounced at least 2 feet off that mat.
And here comes Wild Child into the ring. Bobby Burns.
There you go. Right
Bone Crusher manages to turn around just in time.
Once again, Wild Child trying to attack from behind. Didn't get very far, did he?
Bone Crusher uses that fist with a big punch to the face. Now he sets Wild Child off the rope. There's the whip. Oh,
here it comes.
Oh! Body slam. Wild Child in a similar situation as his tag team partner, Lightning Lenny, was earlier. Now the Bone Crusher reaches
Another high slam, gorilla slam right there by Bone Crusher Bobby Burns. What power, what strength. What a great tag team.
Bone Crusher Bobby Burns showing a little bit of that confidence as he leaves Wild Child and walks over for a conversation with Dirty Dan Wilder.
Right there, Bone Crusher taking it back to the corner. Goes for the whip. There's a reversal by Wild Child.
He reverses it and follows him into the ropes. Good move by Wild Child. Goes in there, puts him up the ropes. There's an Irish whip. No!
Hip toss by Wild Child. He's waiting. Wait a minute, both men are in the ring.
No, double drop kick. Bone Crusher Bobby Burns is in trouble in the ring now. Good move by Wild Lightning with that double drop kick, using that added weight. Now the Bone Crusher comes back with a big fist to the side of Wild Child. Referee Doug McCoy is distracted by Lightning Lenny and the Outlaws. Use that cowbell.
Here comes Dirty Dan.
Referee Doug McCoy misses that. That's a mistake on the part of Lightning Lenny, distracting the referee.
That's
so
it.
They couldn't get the
Here it
disqualification.
comes. That's all, baby. The Texas Outlaws. 1, 2, 3.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Texas Outlaws have just defeated Wild Lightning. They've just been declared the winner of the match by referee Doug McCoy.
Put your stock investments in the Texas Outlaws. You betcha, brother. If you got money to invest in stock, invest it all in the Texas Outlaws. You can't go wrong. Why do you think I got so much money? I put my money behind guys like this.
Well, we got more action coming up at you right after a word from our sponsors. I'm the Ledge with Prince Devlin Blanchard. Don't go away. We're going to be right back.
Need insurance if you have a car, boat, or motorcycle, even if you have traffic tickets or a DUI. If you own a business, if you are a renter, Try Us for Insurance has been serving Oklahomans since 1951. We are property and casualty insurance specialists. Try Us for Insurance, an independent agent for property and casualty insurance. Try Us for Insurance, 831 North Sheridan, Tulsa. That's 834-5663. Sir Knight Formal Wear has the tuxedo for you that is the right style, the right color, the right size, at the right price for your wedding, prom, or that special occasion. It's Sir Knight Formal Wear. Open 7 days a week with 2 locations in Oklahoma City and at South Roads Mall, Tulsa. When you need to look right, Sir Knight Formal Wear.
Do you have a special group that you would like to bring to a World Wrestling Empire live event? We offer free tickets and special consideration to special groups. Call 918-749-9447 and ask for our marketing director, Bobby Hammock, for complete details.
I'm the Ledge with Flamin Raymon and his wrestlers Predator and Renegade, and I'm standing here in trouble. You guys have been running your mouths about something. Here's your chance to, what's going on?
I want to tell you goons out there in TV land that my man Renegade and Predator want those tag team belts also. We don't care who has them, what day it is, what time. We want the belts too.
You know, that's just like that bunch of backstabbers that Raymond carries around. You know, Renegade and Predator, they don't care who has the tag team belts. All they know is they want them. And here, I thought some kind of alliance was possibly forming between Raymond and the Outlaws. I guess we've just seen the end to any possibility of that.
I don't like the thought of Renegade and Predator stepping into the ring and facing the Texas Outlaws. You had something to do with this again, didn't you?
I didn't have anything to do with this. This was, you know, I have no control over Predator or Renegade, and certainly not Flamin Raymond. The guy runs his mouth no matter what you do.
Speaking of Renegade, it's time. This man took out Shane Cortez 2 weeks ago. Another man that needs his mouth shut, needs to be slapped around a little bit, might be Scott Storm. He thinks he's going to come into the World Wrestling Empire, make an example out of people, make a name off of my friends and Renegade's friends. Reserve a bed right down there at St. John, right next to Cortez. Bring him on, baby. It's time to say bye-bye to Scott Storm, to the ledge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this match has a 20-minute time limit. The third man in the ring is referee Doug McCoy. Coming in first, standing 6 foot tall, weighing in at 225 pounds, a former World Wrestling Empire Light Heavyweight Champion from Blue Rapids, Kansas, Renegade.
Renegade, baby. This is the man who ends careers.
Hey, I want to tell you stupid, idiotic morons out there in TV land, you seen what happened to your pretty boy Renegade. I mean, Renegade did to that Gomez guy. Now you watch what happens to Scott Storm.
His opponent this evening, standing 5 foot 9 inches tall, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Mena, Arkansas, Scott Storm.
Scott Storm, it was nice knowing you. After tonight, don't think we're going to be seeing much of you around the World Wrestling Empire anymore. Scott Storm, say hello to the man who takes away people's careers. This is Renegade. How do you like it, Arky?
Well, I don't know what there is to like. I like Scott Storm. He's a great wrestler, done a fine job here in the Empire. Looking forward to seeing him in action tonight. And there's the bell.
Look at Scott Storm. The guy's so short he has to cuff his underwear.
Both men sizing each other up. Scott Storm trying to get a little reaction out of the crowd here.
Scott Storm needs to worry more about what's about to happen to the rest of his life right here as he locks up with Renegade than these idiots around the ring. Renegade Irish whip off the ropes.
Oh, and a big shoulder by Scott Storm sends Renegade to the mat. Oh, and another big shoulder. Renegade's got his hands full with this one tonight.
Scott front Storm chancery.
Moves in. Work. Oh, sets him up for the suplex. Nice move by Scott Storm. Comes out with a good series of moves right off the bat. Really taking it to Renegade right now.
Scott Storm's getting lucky, and that look could run out. Looks like it just may have right there. Leapfrog, Scott Storm.
By Scott Storm reaches in for the body slam. Good move. You got to be impressed with this newcomer to the Empire. Scott Storm really taking it to the former WWE Light Heavyweight Champion.
What's the matter with McCoy? From right here watching on this monitor, I can see Scott Storm pulling the tights, pulling the hair of Renegade. McCoy ain't doing anything about it, and he won't even give Renegade time to take a breath.
We must be watching a different match, you know, because this is just not what I see going on. I'm sorry.
I would advise you to do that, Mr. Cameraman. He might drop you on your head, too.
Renegade taking his time about getting back into the ring, complaining of some kind of mysterious hair pull or something. I haven't seen Scott Storm near him in the last 10 or 15 seconds here. Don't know how that could have happened. Renegade's been outside the ring.
Scott Storm better give it up, say uncle right now, and take it on back to Arkansas. He could get hurt tonight.
Good reverse by Scott Storm, and now he's got Renegade in a hammerlock, and he's torquing it down.
Reversal by Renegade, and a schoolboy roll-up, count of 2.
Kick out on 2.5 by Scott Storm, and Renegade immediately back in on Scott Storm.
Yeah, daring Scott Storm to get up off the mat.
Taunting him. Oh, sets him up on the rope, goes for that chokehold. Referee Doug McCoy is ordering the hold broke and backs Renegade off. Now Raymon moves in.
McCoy, being the blind idiot he is, he didn't see anything. Brilliant, Raymond, absolutely brilliant.
Big forearm by Renegade. Scott Storm in trouble now. There's the whip off the ropes. Oh, Scott Storm's able to reverse it, follows it in with the hip toss.
That was kind of like a jelly roll hip toss right over. Looked like Renegade tried to block it. Storm just too powerful, pulled him all the way over.
Rolled Renegade into it.
Renegade getting up a little slow, favoring his back here. When he gets mad, I think Scott Storm may have just lit his fuse. When that fuse burns down and Renegade gets mad and explodes, there ain't gonna be nothing left of Scott Storm but a stain on the mat.
Well, I can tell you this, just the fact that Scott Storm got into the Empire means he's got a lot of talent and ability just to be able to be here, and I got the feeling he'll be able to hold his own with Renegade at just about any time.
I'm not saying that Scott Storm doesn't deserve to be here, that he is not a very talented man. I'm just saying he is very outclassed with the man that's sitting right there on the top rope.
Renegade misses with the big leg drop. Scott Storm able to roll out from underneath it.
That could be a critical error on the part of Renegade.
Good ring savvy by Scott Storm. There's the whip off the ropes. Oh, and a nice high back body, and he's got Renegade in trouble.
Scott Storm coming back over with a handful of hair. Why ain't McCoy breaking it up?
Brings Renegade to his feet, throws him into the corner. There's the whip out of the corner. There's the reverse by Renegade.
Renegade going up. Monkey flip. Oh, but Scott Storm landed on his feet. High drop kick.
An awesome series of moves by Scott Storm.
This guy never ceases to amaze even me.
Yeah. One of the most agile wrestlers in the Empire today is that guy right there.
He had to be in gymnastics or something.
Great job. I love the way he reversed that monkey flip, came out of it into that standing drop kick. Boy, you know, man, we're talking talent out of this guy here.
Scott Storm is a very talented man. I said it before, I'm not going to run him down and slag him. He's not short on talent, but he's got to be short on brains, because now I think he's probably getting a little bit too confident, and he's forgotten just who he's staring across that ring at right now.
Both wrestlers taking a second to catch their breath, and now Renegade dives out of the ring. 10 count begins by referee Doug McCoy. Renegade obviously upset about something.
Renegade telling the crowd to shut up and sit down and show respect while he works. Watching Renegade wrestle is like watching Rembrandt paint a masterpiece.
Renegade's back into the ring now and calling for a test of strength out of Scott Storm. Being the intelligent individual that he is, I would be surprised if Scott Storm is going to fall for this ploy.
Oh, you never know. Looks like Renegade getting the upper hand there.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen Renegade finish this off without a knee. Just
Watch
like
it
that
right there. Another one of Renegade's trademark maneuvers. 2 count.
Kick out on 2.5 by Scott Storm. Scott Storm's showing a lot of resiliency here. He's taking a real beating at the hands of Renegade and has bounced back every time. We've seen some great shifts in momentum in this match up to this point.
Yeah, but it always goes right back to Renegade. I mean, what can you say? This man was the light heavyweight champion. The belt was stolen from him. Last week, Cortez may have won the match, but Cortez ain't around tonight, is he? Renegade's here. I'd say that calls Renegade the winner. He just ain't got the belt. More bureaucracy from your buddies on the board of directors.
I think the board of directors does a great job of keeping you guys under control. And right now, I think Scott Storm is doing a great job of keeping Renegade under control.
I want everybody to know next week I'm going to have an interview with Steve Hartley, myself. He owes me.
That's kind of brave on your part.
Steve Hartley owes me, and it's time that Devlin collected. That's all I'm going to say. Next week on the World Wrestling Empire, I'm going to collect my debt from Steve Hartley. Watch it.
There's oh, good move by Scott Storm, but he runs Renegade right into referee Doug McCoy. McCoy's out on the side of the ring. Renegade's just
for your
now
slave.
getting up to his feet. Scott Storm's on the top rope. Oh, there's the sunset flip.
Oh,
Somebody's there to count it. Referee Doug McCoy is out.
oh, here comes Flamin Raymon.
Raymond moves in the racket.
Look at
Scott
McCoy.
Storm took a beating by Flamin Raymond. Renegade's
Look.
got him pinned on the mat.
Look what a gentleman Raymond is. He's helping McCoy back in the
Referee
ring.
Doug McCoy into the
1, 2.
ring.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Right there.
I can't believe it. Renegade and Flamin Raymond managed to cheat their way to another
McCoy. What a gummer. Whoa, wait a minute. Hey! Scott Storm is going to find out you don't put your hands on Flamin Raymon.
Renegade drags Raymon out of the ring. I'll tell you, it's unbelievable.
Scott Storm just made a critical mistake.
Referee Doug McCoy declares Renegade the winner. Not much we can do about that, but we can do something about this. These are sponsors. Buy something from these people. I'm the Ledge with Prince Devlin Blanchard. We'll be right back.
Be a part of the TV audience when the World Wrestling Empire returns to the Air National Guard Armory, 4200 North Mingo Valley Expressway, Saturday, April 1st, 1995. I'm not kidding. Saturday, April 1st, 1995, for a taped-for-television event. See the wildest tag team action ever on April 1st, 1995 at the Air National Guard Armory, 4200 North Mingo Valley Expressway. Doors open at 7, bell times 8 o'clock. All kids $1. The World Wrestling Empire. Be there. Are you in the market for a good new or used appliance? Then Conley Appliances, 4902 Charles Page Boulevard is just what you've been looking for. Whether you need a TV, refrigerator, dishwasher, furniture, or whatever your appliance needs, Conley's has sales or rent to own at a price to fit your budget. At Conley's, we'll treat you like family. There's no credit check. You can even phone your order in and we'll deliver it directly to your door. And we don't forget you after the sale. Our service tech is there to ensure your satisfaction. Don't spend another day without Conley Appliances. 585-5055.
Some awesome matches here tonight. Predator takes on the Tennessee Rebel to a time limit draw. Rebel stuck in there with him, did a great job.
Yeah, go on. Talk about Uncle Geek.
Yeah, then one of my new favorite wrestlers, Uncle Donk, handily defeats Nightstalker. Great move.
Now, I will add this one in. The Texas Outlaws, the World Wrestling Empire Tag Team Champions, took it to Wild Lightning. Who is that? Wild Child, Lightning Lenny. Take a hike, guys. You're messing with the Outlaws.
Well, in the match you saw just here, a little bit of a controversial ending. Renegade defeats Scott Storm by cheating with Flamin Raymon. I don't like this kind of stuff.
Cheating? You want to talk about cheating? Flamin Raymon is not a wrestler. Scott Storm body slammed Flamin Raymon right there in the ring after the match was over. He's a sore loser.
If Raymond's going to get in the ring, that's what he's just going to have to expect, you know?
Yeah,
now then,
right.
We need to thank our sponsors and get out of here tonight, Devlin. You know, we had a great night going on here, and we got a lot of action coming at you next week. But let's start out with this. Promotional consideration is provided by Davcom Video,
Downey Tax Service,
Try Us for Insurance,
Jernigan Graphics and Design,
my personal sponsor, Sernite Formal Wear,
Ablaze Window Design,
and Conley Appliances.
The executive officers of the World Wrestling Empire, see, I know what I'm doing, are Lee Downey and Scott Marshall.
The administrative director is Cindy Downey.
Athletic director is Floyd Rabbit.
Marketing and advertising are handled by Bobby Hammock. Okay,
now then,
if you want to write to the World Wrestling Empire, you can do that by writing to the World Wrestling Empire, P.O. Box 593, Owasso, Oklahoma 74055. Write in, let me know what you think. You know, I think somebody even wrote Devlin a letter. I didn't even know that people you knew could write.
I got a piece of fan mail I'm going to go over real quick here. It says, Dear Devlin, after months of watching you on the World Wrestling Empire TV show and dreaming of you every night, I have realized that you are truly the sexiest man alive. Listen to this, Veg. You are handsome, intelligent, and entirely too sexy to be forced to sit next to the ledge week after week.
Oh, please.
Now, let me bring this one on down. Woman says that Stallone, Brad Pitt, Van Damme, they're nothing next to me. She says, Devlin, I would give anything just to go out on a date with you. Please give the love-starved women of Oklahoma the opportunity to go out with you. It's real simple. I'm going to make your dreams come true. The address you're going to see right here, write it. It's called Date with Devlin. Address it, Date with Devlin. Some lucky woman, if she looks worth anything and not fat and ugly like most of these Okie women, are going to get lucky enough to go on a date with a real man. Right, Date with Devlin.
To the bare essentials. When everything